Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of my soul family. I hope that you guys have clicked that subscribe button. If you are just perusing around, watching some of my clips and you're enjoying them, I would really appreciate the subscription. Today we're going to have a romantic pick a card reading. This is your favorite type. We're going to explore your person's next actions towards you. What steps will they take to actually do something, to move the connection forward? So as you might have guessed, this is a reading that is applicable for those of you who already have somebody on your mind, somebody that you may be crushing on, you're in a situationship with, or you actually have a connection with, but it seems to have gone a little bit wrong, or there's a low vibe between the two of you, or you may be in a no contact situation. I have a specific set of readings for my single people. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. It's just that at the moment I feel more inspired today to do a reading about the romantic topic. Thank you so much as well, guys. If you are my members, you can become a channel member. The link is in the description box, along with a lot of other links there for your viewing pleasure. I also want to thank my patrons as well. You get exclusive perks. Every time there is a new moon and full moon event, I update my patron with fresh rewards and goodies. I hope that you guys can click over there, head on over there and see what I have in store for you. Thank you so much for everyone who's supporting me. Thank you so much for the people who have been gifting me with such beautiful things. I have so many exciting collaborations and promotional stuff that I'm preparing, so watch this space. All this being said, let me show you the options, because that's why you're here, right? So I decided today, if I can find my tarot deck, I decided to keep it on theme. We are approaching Halloween, Holy Samhain, so I thought I would give you a choice from the Favole Tarot. It's a vampire themed deck, which I received as a gift from one of you lovely subscribers. I love receiving tarot decks, even if they're used, or even if you have a couple of them just hanging around the house. You may not like to read tarot, or you're a little bit superstitious about touching the tarot cards. If you happen to have secondhand tarot decks or oracle decks, if you happen to have a couple of them lying around, or somebody has just given them to you and you don't know what to do with them, send them my way. I would be super happy to find a specific purpose for them. Obviously, I'll do the ritual cleansing and the cord cutting that needs to happen when you receive a tarot deck from somebody that has already been used, but that's something I need to worry about, not you. Anyway, long story short, let me show you the options. So from the Favole Tarot, I selected for you guys the High Priestess for group 1. I have here the Temperance card for group 2. And for group 3, this card keeps flying off my hand. So yeah, love is gonna fly off the handle in your reading. Group 3, the Lovers, yeah. And then for group 4, we also have here the Hermit. Now, if you have a closer look at these cards, they each represent a kind of spooky character. I wanted to say cartoon character, but they're not really cartoon characters. They're more like spooky fictional characters, Halloween characters. For group 1, we have the Witch. The High Priestess is represented as the Witch in this deck. For group 2, we have the Ghost, the Temperance card. For group 3, we have the Vampire Lovers. They need no introduction. The vampire is the king or the queen of Halloween. And then we have for group 4, the lesser known Ice Golem. Yeah, so maybe this is for those of you who like unique things, who like to make choices that make you stand out from the crowd, maybe. Okay, so feel free to choose one option right now. If you have more than one person on your mind, make another choice as well. And if you have made your choice, then let's get into it. Let's find out what actions will your person take in your connection next. Hey group 1, hello my loves, I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of your person's next actions towards you. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the High Priestess or the Witch. This card, to me, if you have a look at it, it reminds me of Angelina Jolie. She has her features, even though her hair is kind of blondish, and I think Angelina's hair more recently is dark haired. So you could be dealing here with a Piscean. The High Priestess represents the star sign Pisces. You could be dealing here with somebody that has a very dual nature. One minute they have black hair, the next moment they have blonde hair. This person could be a very good actor or actress. This is an individual that is cooking something up for you. You see the cauldron here in the background, and they have their eyes on you set very intently. Now let's see the other cards that you got. So we have here the Two of Coins. We also have the Hermit. So the opposite on the zodiac wheel from Pisces is the star sign of Virgo. Interesting dualities. We also have here the Divine Masculine. I see a lion, so Leo energy could be present, a protector. We also have here, talk about Pisces energy. We have card number 6 from the Chacoli Oracle is the card of innocence, purity, fragility, vulnerability. Okay, so somebody is going to wear their heart on their sleeve for you. And we have here trust, okay. And we have grounding, nature cycles. We see here the 4 seasons being represented and the tiny acorn that can turn into a wonderful oak tree or maple tree. Okay, so I feel that this connection that you find yourself in has wonderful potential to grow into something sturdier, more stable. At the moment, it's on shaky ground. At the moment, the energy between you two is very fragile. It can disappear at the click of a button, you know. I see though that with the sliver of the new moon, whatever we begin to do around the sliver of the new moon tends to grow exponentially in the corresponding 6 months until the full moon event of that particular new moon. So if you start some things around the new moon in Pisces, 6 months from the moment when you started something, you will see the big final result, the conclusion of your hard work around the full moon in Pisces, around at Virgo season. That's how the cycles of nature kind of work. So it takes some time, it takes some effort, but if you're working with them, if you're paying attention to your environment, if you're paying attention to the weather, I feel like you're basically going to grow something beautiful. Why am I talking about the weather? What does this have to do with your connection? I think you're wondering. Well, I think it's because in this connection, you have to pay attention to your person's cues. I'm also really, really warm for some bizarre reason because it's actually quite cold outside, cold and sunny, but I am incredibly warm in your reading. So you could be dealing with a person who is very, very hot. Yeah, you're dealing here with an individual, most likely a male, who is quite good looking, quite attractive. Something was ignited between the two of you, but at the moment you're on the fence about it because things are moving very slowly. There may be some distance separating you two. One of you could live in the desert or close to a place that is quite desert-like, and you may need to travel by boat or fly over a great body of water to reach your person. I do see here some Egyptian symbols. It could be that this person may come from the Middle East, from Egypt, from Jordan, from Israel, from Syria, from Lebanon. I see here an individual that is very brave, quite not only willing to protect you, but also very good at protecting himself or herself. Yes, you're dealing here with a very tough cookie that has a warm inner core. What are their actions towards you? I feel like this person would like to travel towards you and tell you how they feel. If you look at these cards, yeah. But I feel what may block them at the moment is the fact that they may need to retreat from the social world. They could live in a conflict-prone area, and at the moment they may have to hide in a shelter, or they may not be allowed to travel. The boundaries of their country could be blocked. And I feel like I'm saying this because we have the Two of Coins here. So this person is juggling two things at the same time. If the situation with the blocked barriers and a country that is in conflict doesn't apply to you, this person is kind of struggling to kind of divide their time. It's hard to put into words, but it's kind of like their work. They love what they're doing at work, but their work tends to be the focus of their life to an obsessive level. So it's hard for them to include another long-term relationship in their schedule. I feel that also this person may have some intimacy problems. I feel that as soon as somebody gets closer to them, they tend to put on a shield. We see the shield over here. and they detach. It's almost as if this person is afraid that love will make them weak. It will make them vulnerable. It will make them porous, you know, sensitive to attacks from other people. Maybe when they were growing up, they had the love that they shared for their mother and father. It was used against them. Like every time they wanted to hug their parent, kiss their parent, or say, I love you, the parent would reply with a sarcastic remark or push them to the side or actually shame them and make them feel like, why are you doing this? You know, you are, I don't know, if they are a boy, for example, if they're a man, maybe they gendered them very strongly, like you're a boy, you're not supposed to be showing sentiments, you're not supposed to kind of kiss and hug everybody, which is a completely wrong way of actually raising a child. But anyway, what do I know? I don't have children. So I see here an individual that has this duality inside of them. They are very loving, but they are guarding themselves from showing love. This is why maybe in this connection with you, this person could blow hot and cold, and they are like infuriatingly mysterious with the High Priestess energy here. I feel that at the moment their actions towards you are waiting and observing. They are collecting data, facts. They want to know more information about you because you show great potential and they want to trust you. They want to make a decision based on trust rather than fear towards you. They definitely are thinking of traveling towards you. You kind of provide them with this oasis in the desert. You nourish them on an emotional level, and I don't think other people had the courage to nourish them or knew how to do it, but you know how to do it. You do it naturally, effortlessly, and this person is very grateful to you for that. So definitely don't try to change your behavior. In this connection, just do whatever you've been doing. I feel that the problem with the lack of action comes from your person primarily, because they seem to be in two minds about the situation, and it's kind of like they are trying to juggle your connection with work or with social political concerns that may block them, that may push them to spend a lot of time indoors, to do a lot of reading, writing. So either this person is forced by a situation of a curfew due to living in a zone of conflict. They cannot travel, they have to stay indoors, they may have to live in a bunker for a while. They may not even have access to internet, so they can't even talk to you or call you, write to you. But I also feel that in the case when this does not apply, you guys are separated because of the fact that this person has a big project to take on. Maybe they have been given a lot more responsibility at work, and they really want to prove to themselves and to the people that they work for that they are very good at what they're doing. So they see like a romance as distraction at the moment, even though they can't stop thinking of you. Yeah, so there's this tricky duality over here. I'm thinking of pulling more cards, so let me just see. I want to pull more cards for you for group 1. What is their person's next actions? Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. We have definitely travel in the cards for you. This person will actually be released from the control, the social political control, if they live in a conflict-prone country. So they will get a visa, they will get a permit to fly to you, to travel by boat to you. We saw the boat earlier. I think that these are the 2 main ways in which this person can reach you, either flying over a large body of water, taking a plane, or actually going by boat to visit you. I feel that, yeah, they will overcome these restrictions, definitely. I'm a little bit worried about this 10 of Wands, to be honest. That's why I kind of stopped momentarily, just to feel into this energy a little bit more, because the 10 of Wands is the card of feeling burdened, you know? It's almost as if they want to travel to see you, and you would be very happy about this encounter, but at the same time, what they will say to you or what they will do is going to show you how heavy the situation is, how burdensome on some level this person is, or burdened, better said. It's like they're trying to run away from something that they've been juggling for a while. I don't think it's a relationship. If you're thinking that this person is juggling you and other options, no. It's the 2 of Coins, not the 2 of Wands, not the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so This is work, this is something material, an occupation, this is a gift, some object, some money that they may have stashed someplace. They could be running away from financial debt as well. And that's what they're going to tell you. It's like, look, I can't be in a connection with you. I can't offer you a future. I can't get married to you because I'm having these issues, you know, these financial burdens. So I feel like the Hermit is going to soften in this connection and will bare their heart to you. They will take a trip towards you. You will have to bear for a while, just for a short while, not too long. I feel like anything in between with the Three of Wands card over here, I feel anything in between. I'm kind of looking, oh yeah. For a moment, I was waiting to see the Three of Wands that had brighter colors. I forgot that in the Chakoli Tarot, the Three of Wands has these darker, more melancholic colors. So sorry, the Rider-Waite intervened. Yeah, so anything in between from 3 days to 3 weeks. It's not going to be too long, that you're going to have to kind of tune in and out of contacting him, of hearing from him episodically. But eventually, and I'm saying him because I see here the Divine Masculine, right? A person with very good intentions towards you. This person has noble intentions towards you. They don't just want to rough you up in the bedroom and then leave you, discard you like you were just a fun thing. But yeah, I feel that this person is going to travel to you. It's just that when they do so, yeah, get ready for kind of like a situation in which you will hear that the growth that you two can have will be momentarily blocked. This is a connection in which you have to trust that things will work out without actually pushing it too much, without pushing this person for, when are we going to get married? How many children do you want? When are you going to move in with me? If you do these things, the connection is going to dissolve. Yeah, it's going to escape you like water through your hands. Be mindful of this and just allow the connection to grow organically. I feel like your person could be in some way blocked by karma. There is a cycle here that needs to end in their life. But definitely, whatever is up in the air between the two of you, whatever is confusing, I'm here to say with a lot of clarity, if I can actually speak, that it's going to be grounded, it's going to become more solid, it's going to be firmly planted into a foundation. And I think that this is going to happen once this person summons up their courage and travels to you. So even if they are a woman, you're thinking about a woman, she will need to just summon up that divine masculine energy and travel towards you. I'm hearing almost like an emotional pilgrimage. You are this person's holy place. Wow, okay. Ooh, I kind of got goosebumps. This is really beautiful. Okay, group 1, I'm going to end your reading here. I hope it made sense. I hope it was clear. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 2, welcome to your pick-a-card reading on the topic of your person's next actions towards you. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Temperance card. So immediately 2 things come out, the astrological star signs of Sagittarius or Aquarius. Traditionally, this is known as the Aquarius card. It represents the angel Ganymedes, but actually to me, the Temperance card always inspired this energy of Sagittarius, because when I think of the divine, I think of Jupiter as a planet, and Jupiter is the natural ruler of Sagittarius, and also to a certain extent Pisces. It used to be in the past before Neptune was discovered. So I feel like you're dealing here with somebody that also may have ghosted you, somebody who likes love and likes to be with you, but also likes to be by themselves and appreciates their freedom. And you know, the star signs of Aquarius and Sagittarius are born to learn a lot of lessons about how they can combine personal freedom with intimacy, because it's a big challenge for them to do that, seeing as they are so always on the go and progressive, and they like to maintain their individuality in a romantic connection. They don't like to blend or become the other person like maybe water signs prefer to do so. I feel like you're dealing here with a person that you may have ghosted. Maybe you decided to kind of slowly release the conversation and move on to something better. And maybe right now you're thinking, oh, I'm kind of feeling like I missed an opportunity with this person. So whatever the case, I feel that ghosting happened. I feel that definitely you guys had an initial really nice rapport and then it was dissolved. Now let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Temperance card again, and we have Pisces energy. Neptune seems to be very strongly present in today's reading because group 1 had some cards that represented a lot of fish. The red fish, a really passionate energy. It may be that Saturn in Pisces, I am filming this reading under a sky with Saturn in Pisces, even though you may watch it in the future. I do feel that Saturn in Pisces has some sort of is posing certain karmic obstacles in between you and this person. But one of you, and I feel that's you, yeah, I feel that's you. I see this as your energy, group 2, is fantasizing and still thinking and still dreaming of this person. This is why you're here today. While the other person has a very set goal in their life. They're looking to achieve something. They're looking to kind of move their life to the next level. And you just want to hang on to them. You can't let them go. Let's find out some more. So it could be that you guys have the same sun sign. I'm just getting this information right now. So we could be looking here at a connection between a Sagittarius Sun, Aquarius Sun with Aquarius Sun. But one of you could have an ascendant in Pisces, or maybe Neptune or Saturn in Pisces transiting over your Venus, posing all these issues in your personal connection. So we also have here the Four of Cups, definitely. Exactly what I was saying earlier. The feeling that you missed an opportunity. You're looking at this connection from a point of view in which you tend to do the same thing that you used to do in the past in your connections. But the divine is kind of giving you another opportunity. It's kind of saying, hey, look over here. You're not paying attention to other solutions to your problem. So I'm getting a very clear indication that in this connection, although you're here to find out what the other person's actions will be towards you, you also have a big part to play in unblocking the energy of this connection. I feel like when this person will get in touch with you, and they will, you need to react in a different way than you usually do. And for this to happen, you need to do some good inner work in this period of waiting regarding your patterns. How do you react when somebody catches you off guard in love? When somebody randomly messages you after a period of not talking to you? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you excited? If you react in a very, sure, wonderful, okay, let's see each other again, let's hook up, whatever else you feel like saying, then flip that script. React in a completely different way. You may just not even answer, or you may answer, but do it in a way in which you actually say, look, I'm actually quite upset. Or if you react in an upset and angry way, maybe it's time to kind of detach a little bit and just inquire about the other person's safety. Are you okay? Why didn't you get in touch with me? So a more calm, soft, compassionate tone is advised. So look into the pattern, because I feel that the connection is not going to move forward just based on your person's actions. It has to be a meeting of the minds. It has to be a certain compatible element that clicks, and then the connection will move forward. I hope this makes sense. Let's see the other cards. Unlimited possibilities. Oh, okay, so there is an energy of let's try things out. Okay, I see. There's a little bit of an emotional detachment here. I think that you guys are primarily attracted to each other's bodies. There's a very strong lust energy. In spite of the fact that we have such noble, high-minded, divine energies here, I do think that emotionally there is an attraction, there is a soul recognition, but it hasn't been yet kind of solidified. It's kind of hard to put into words. God, it's kind of like you guys need to spend more time together, more time touching each other in order to unblock these feelings. One of you could have been emotionally traumatized, and that's why it's hard for them to just like express what they feel. It could be that this person shuts down emotionally even when beautiful things happen to them, even when they meet somebody that, oh my God, I really like this person, I want to get to know them boom, emotional shutdown. No, I don't feel anything. I'm detached. And that could be a side effect of trauma. Now let's see the other cards. Oh, okay, I need to kind of block this card a little bit. So we have here sensual freedom, yeah? So yeah, definitely. It may be that you guys met, hooked up, and then you were left waiting and wondering what's happening. I feel that physically you had an incredible energy, like you vibed so well, but then there was a detachment and even potentially a ghosting situation, right? You asked this person, hey, where did you go? They didn't reply for days, for months, but you saw those 3 points on the screen appearing from time to time. And I can understand it. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's a situation that could drive you crazy, yeah? I've been there, don't worry. It's harsh. So I feel that this person may return out of the blue, very typical for an Aquarius Sun or an Aquarius Venus or Mars. They may return and almost pretend like nothing ever happened, like, oh, did I ignore you? I didn't realize that. That's news to me. I actually want to see you again. And I feel like they will go with the flow, yeah. I feel like they will try to go with the flow of this connection and explore the possibilities. Here's the thing. I kind of feel that this person has a very mental, detached, cool way of approaching love. Like, if you explain to them that this situation feels almost like a game in which you both can take part and try things out and see what happens, then you have this person by your side. If you cry in front of them, if you emotionally overwhelm them, if you shout at them, if you tug at them, no, this person will be scared and they will just walk away. This is not a person that enjoys emotional overflow, and they don't enjoy drama. They don't enjoy things being shouted at them. I mean, to a large extent, who does? You know, maybe some of us that have some, coping mechanisms that we learned from a young age, that's okay to shout at each other, and maybe some of us that have a lot of fire energy in our charts. But in general, people don't really appreciate shouting matches unless they end up in some really hot, intimate time in the bedroom afterwards. Yeah, look at this. So lamentation, there's a real feeling of crying over what has happened, feeling really sad. But it's so sad because I just said that and I feel like maybe you are emotionally connected. Like, one of you is much more emotional and the other one is more detached, more into searching for their freedom. So there is potentially here a connection between somebody who is very water-based and somebody who is more air or fire-based. And as much as you guys have enjoyed each other from this point of view, yeah, as much as you guys connected physically, I do think that unfortunately you've got incompatible maybe moon placements, different ways to relax, different ways in which you kind of express your feelings. And I am advising you to kind of react differently when this person appears, but at the same time, don't compromise who you are just so that you can keep this person close to you if you don't feel like it, if you feel like you're just playing a part in this connection, yeah? So please take it as it resonates. I am seeing here quite a complicated connection in which there is a state of flow, but also a certain melancholy about the outcome of this relationship. It's like one of you doesn't believe it will work out, and the other one is trying to put effort, and it's coming across a brick wall of defensiveness, of reason above love. So it's difficult. I do feel like this connection with the number 7 has been given to you in your life, not to punish you in any way, but to help you overcome something, to help you heal something in your heart. It's like a spiritual challenge. The number 7 is considered the number of the divine, but it's also the number of mastering lessons in spirituality after painful, limiting circumstances. So I feel that to a large extent, this challenge appeared in your life to help you see the difference between lust-based relationships and love or heart, affection-based connections. Because some of you may have this energy a little bit muddled, and that's okay. We all go through these lessons in love. And I feel like it's important to just open up to unlimited possibilities in your loving connection and go with the flow. I do feel that for most of you, by the time that this person comes back, it will already be a period in your life where you have healed the connection and you have moved on to better waters, calmer waters. At the moment, take all the time that you need to just have a good one final ugly cry over the situation. Pamper yourself afterwards. Take good care of your heart, of your energy, and keep this situationship as just a nice memory. Extract only the good from it and move forward. I feel like this is the final advice. I'm sorry, it feels like the reading kind of went up and down, but this is what I see. Yeah, this is what I see in this situation, because I actually held hope that there would be something that's coming up. Let's pull one more card. Let's just see. Is there something else coming up, or is it over? Should we dig the grave? Should we bury this person? Three of Cups. There is something coming up, but it will be something very lighthearted and non-committal. So if you want to see this person again and hook up with them again because you think that, wow, physically you've got this wonderful compatibility, go ahead and do it, but treat it as something lighthearted, just a fun time in the bed sheets, okay? Don't attach too strongly. At the same time, I feel that most of you are going to decide to flow away from the situation. You may feel that this person never deserved me in the first place. It was just something, a mistake. I learned from it. I'm moving forward. And I see some happy celebrations within your group of friends. I see you going out, attending events, just having a good time. Maybe even attending some sort of like Halloween autumnal party or event that will make you feel very good on the inside. Yeah. So that's kind of like refreshing your vibe, refreshing your energy after this kind of blow to your sense of self-esteem. This is the reading that I had for you, group 2. I hope it helped. I hope it was clear enough. You guys know that I read the cards as I see them. I don't tell you a story that I like to make up just for views and subscriptions. I read the cards. This is my duty. This is what I see in them, and I try to soften the blow as much as I can. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Until next time, ciao. Hey group 3, welcome my loves to a pickacard reading on the topic of your person's next actions towards you. So this is for those of you who are drawn to the Lovers card. If you watch the introduction, there was some weird movement, some weird energy surrounding this card. So I'm picking up here on a very strong, solid connection, especially at an etheric level, the 5D, spiritual level. You guys have a strong bond with the person on your mind. You're dealing here with somebody who definitely has some sort of Akashic records debt to pay to you. This is an individual that is very similar to you. You may see a lot of your own energy, your own qualities and defects mirrored into the other person. Some of you may even think that this is a twin flame, and it might just well be. So we're going to see right now the cards that you are dealt. What is this person going to do next in this connection to you? So we have here the Four of Coins. At the moment, they seem to be sitting on a nice sum of money. Their bank account was just recently filled, and I don't think this is just with their usual income. I think that they're trying to be frugal. They're trying not to spend too much. I think that also on an emotional level, you're dealing here with somebody who's quite possessive. Yeah, I'm hearing the word seething. Your person is suspecting you of cheating on them. Ooh, the tea is hot. We have here the Queen of Coins. Oh, you may be dealing with a Taurus, Taurian male or female. This is an individual that wants to stampede over the competition. They don't want anybody else to have you. You are theirs, okay? We can see even from this image of the Lovers how possessive this man is and holding her, making her feel safe, but at the same time kind of like not letting her go from his grip. Yeah, we're dealing here with somebody who just really thinks you're delicious and fascinating, and you're like their person, you know, you are 100% a 10 in their eyes. And they could be a bit careful in how they approach this connection, mostly because, you know, when an individual rushes into a situation, most of the time it's because they want one thing and one thing only, and then as soon as you give it to them, they move on. But when a person is more cautious, is generally quite tongue-tied around you, quite emotional, quite shy, quite weird in the way they behave, that's usually because you mean a lot to them and they don't want to mess it up. There's a lot of anxiety related to being close to you, not because they're weird or they don't like you, but exactly the opposite, because they actually feel like whatever they do and say has a lot of importance in this connection, so they better not mess up. And I think that this person is very cautiously taking steps towards you. I feel like they may want to buy you something, a gift may be on their way to you, something related to your home. So you could all of a sudden get a potted plant as a gift for your home from this person. Or they may give you potentially a chair or a really nice couch, a blanket. I don't think that the gift is going to be super extravagant. I don't feel like they're going to buy you an apartment or replace your bed with something more extravagant. I do think that they will give you something substantial, but not too extravagant, yeah? So a gift for your home. And I'm saying home because I see this castle in the sky. This person values you. They think that you are very unique. And this is why they're going to go to great lengths to be with you. But their jealousy could play tricks on them. They could get a little bit paranoid about who you're talking to and how fast you are replying to their text messages. So there's a little bit of a double standard here. This person could take their sweet time in claiming you and actually saying we are in a connection. But at the same time, they want you to quickly reply to their text messages and to be available to them whenever they want to reach out to you. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be so happy about this arrangement, but you do you, boo. We see here the card of improvisation. So again, the princess is in her castle. The prince is rushing towards her, but there is this lizard in the way. And if the lizard is overcome, still the music box will pose another obstacle. So it could be that this person is temporarily blocked by a number of activities. I'm hearing neighbors, I'm hearing coworkers, I'm hearing taxes. Yeah, this person could have some struggles at the moment. Not in the way in which group 2 had it, or group 1, I think was the one, with the travel and with the financial problems. I feel like these are just temporary obstacles. This person has a lot of administrative things that they need to deal with. Just a second, because my music stopped. I had to refresh it. So there could have been an argument or a problem in your connection, and that's why you're here. I'm here to let you know that this person is coming back to talk to you again. And I feel like temporarily they are improvising. They're trying to come up with a plan. This person is trying to find a way to get in touch with you, especially if you guys had an argument, not directly by saying, look, I apologize, can we just continue the conversation? But they may send you, in a moment of spontaneous inspiration, they may send you a bunch of flowers or a gift for your home. As I said, a potted plant, a new chair, something that they found. And I feel that this person is going to say, hey, it reminded me of you. And that is their way of apologizing, and that is their subtle way of saying, I want to keep the conversation going, let's get back into each other's good graces. I hope this makes sense. Sometimes people are very complicated, and I like to read the cards as they are, as they appear to me. So yeah, I'm doing my best here with this person. I can understand why you're here. Asking tarot readers about this person's energy can be quite frustrating. The Sacred Woman. Interesting. So this card actually shows the white buffalo calf woman. She is a deity revered by ancient Native American tribes. She was a woman that stood her ground, a very fierce woman that would not be bullied or taken advantage of. She was also a wise spiritual leader, imparting her knowledge of healing and herbal medicine to Native American tribes. So you're dealing here with an individual who, again, stubbornness, maybe that's you. Maybe you are the Taurus in this connection, because I'm seeing here a person that is very financially stable, very pragmatic, with her feet on the ground, and is not going to take any BS from anyone. And I think this is the attitude you should continue. I heard the phrasal verb plow through. You should plow through, okay, in this connection. Don't allow this person's erratic behavior or kind of weird moodiness to detract you from knowing who you really are. Because whatever you're doing in this connection, I'm here to let you know, group 3, it is exactly right on the money. I'm trying to pick up. There could be an energy here of, we see here the white bull, yeah, and we see here the brown bull. So kind of, you guys are quite similar, but there is a core energy that is different. You both may be Taurus suns. You are here asking about a Taurus sun, another Taurian, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, they're like me, but in certain ways, they are very different. And it could be that you guys have a different moon placement or a different ascendant, which makes the expression of that Taurus sun colored in a completely different way. You might want to get in touch with me for a birth chart reading or a synastry report. I do offer those. But anyway, shameless self-advertisement to the side. I do have here the card New Beginnings and the final card Slow but Steady. This is the quintessential Taurus card, okay? And we have here the moon and the sun. So mother-father figures, husband-wife. You may have compatible moon-sun placements, which make you a prime candidate for becoming each other's spouses. But this is only going to happen slowly. This is not a connection you can rush by any means. Wow, and as I'm saying this, my throat completely jammed. It's almost like I couldn't speak anymore. And it's interesting because the neck, the throat, you know, especially the throat chakra, is the one that is governed. It's the erogenous zone in the body that is governed by the sign of Taurus. So some throat chakra blockages, you may both be feelers rather than talkers. Yeah, you may both need that physical closeness, the physical touch. And words, you know, you can take them or leave them, but you want to let the body speak in this connection. So your person's actions towards you, expect a gift. This person was jealous, that's why you had an argument. Hold your ground. Don't try to change what you're going to do. Just continue doing and reacting in the same way in which you have been reacting. This person is going to... it's kind of like they're going to come up with something completely spontaneous to try to reconnect with you. They may do it in a moody, weird way, but it comes from a good place. Yeah. I do see here that this situation is a wonderful new beginning in love for you, and it's pushing you towards something a bit steadier, but it will come about in a way in which it trickles. It doesn't just flow. Yeah, so expect a couple of hiccups here and there. Expect a couple of incompatibilities, a couple of weirdness moments between the two of you. And I do think that this is the energy of the current sky under which I'm filming this reading, in which we have Jupiter, the planet of growth, happiness, and abundance, in the sign of Taurus, but it is in tandem with Uranus, the planet of awkwardness and spontaneous bouts of electric energy. And, you know, Uranus tends to break apart things in order to hatch something new out of them, while Jupiter expands them. So this is a connection that shows potential and it's expansive, but it could also be interrupted by these random jagged edges, these kind of people interfering with your connection, or your person reacting in a weird, unexpected, almost like crazy way. But then the situation is going to lead you to deeper moments of awareness, like after a separation, after an eruption, you're gonna feel that both of you, now I understand what is happening here. Now I'm grateful that this energy has been unleashed. Now I see the potential of us. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope this helped. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope it was clear enough. The energies I'm picking up on today are a little bit strange, but nonetheless, I'm reading them as authentically as I am able to at the moment. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait to see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 4, welcome to a pickacard reading on the topic of your person's next actions towards you. Thank you so much for being here. This is for those of you who are drawn to this ice golem, the Hermit, So I feel that you may not have actually a person. You may have frosted yourself, or there have been some circumstances in your life that made you shut down emotionally, maybe ongoing disappointments in love, or you tried to open up your heart and somebody broke it. So it could be that you're here curious about this reading. You like hanging out with me, and I like hanging out with you too. And I feel like you're just curious to see what messages will filter through. For the majority of you, this may be true. For others of you, I feel like you're dealing with a person that could be very much a winter type. And what do I mean by a winter type? Emotionally, this person could be completely giving off the vibes that they are dead on the inside. Nonetheless, there is some sort of attraction between you two. So let's figure this out. It seems to be a little bit more complicated than we initially saw it. Maybe this is the kind of vibe that this person is giving. Initially you thought, oh, what a reliable, hardworking person, giving off Virgo vibes. This person could have a sun in Virgo. But as you got to know them or spend time with them, I also feel that this is somebody you met through work or a work-related project. It's like this person has hidden depths. You're uncovering some layers to them that kind of make you wonder, should I back away? Should I continue with this person? But the majority of you, as I felt at the beginning, you don't have somebody on your mind. You're looking to see if you can be inspired to manifest love. I've got your back. Let's see the cards. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Wonderful card to get in a love reading. So this talks about an equal connection where both partners can give and receive love and feel acknowledged, adored, and appreciated. We also have here the Seven of Wands. Whoa. Some of you perceive love as pain. Some of you could have actually been abused in love, and that's why the cold winter energy. Others of you are thinking about maybe expanding this relationship with the person that you are here for, because you're thinking whether you could go the extra mile with them in the bedroom, whether you could partake in some BDSM pleasures. You may want this person to kind of punish you or lightly whip you, or there's just this feeling of kind of harsh physical contact that may turn some of you on. But I do see here an increased moment of self-love for those of you that resonate with a single message. And for others of you, you're actually looking at the partner that is holding a candle to your heart. This is a connection in which whatever you may be feeling at the moment has the potential to turn into true love. But you're dealing here with a complicated individual, okay? Somebody who could have highly controlling tendencies, a person who could be low-key obsessive, a little bit compulsive about it too. So that's why it's an individual that is worthy of love, but they could be quite difficult to love because of this array of weird behaviors that they may exhibit. Okay, It's kind of like loving them is a fascinating game of chess. Oh, self-love. There we go. Exactly what I was saying earlier. So for those of you who are single and resonate with the first half of this message, I'm here to say that you're doing really well in your self-love journey, and as a consequence, you will become increasingly more attractive. If you have just gotten accustomed to you enjoying your single life, I'm here to let you know that this single solitude enjoyment moment will be actually rattled by a new person appearing in your life. They may actually, this could be somebody that you meet either at sunset or sunrise, not in the middle of the day, but when the moon and the sun are exchanging their luminary load. We also have here transformation. So yeah, the quiet winter time in your love life has helped you transform. You went from maybe a stage of solitude, sadness, deep melancholy. We have here this perfect blue. You went into the spring of your life, something a bit more optimistic, more enchanting. You're ready to open your heart. You're ready to love again. So we have this really beautiful chrome yellow. Oh, we have the wish card. So make a wish. I feel like you're ready to manifest new love. You're daydreaming about a potential new partner. You may have your eyes set on somebody already, and you're wondering if there could be more that could happen between you and this person. We have here manifestation. Yeah. Wow. I mean, look at these cards. Self-love, a wish coming true, manifestation. Yeah, most of you are single. Most of you who clicked on this pile, you are single as a Pringle, and you're looking to melt the ice, melt the frost around your heart, and just dive straight first into a connection. Head first, sorry, into a connection. You want to swim in love again. You don't want to hold yourself back. You've been too much of a hermit. You want to come out from this period of a dark night of the soul, this winter energy in your love life, and you want to manifest love again and just allow people to love you because you're highly attractive, you're highly warm and lovable. But it could be that some sort of romantic disappointment blocked you from actually receiving love, receiving compliments, receiving sensual attention from other people, right? But you're ready for a rebirth. You're ready to allow the sun back into your life after a lot of sadness, a lot of this lunar energy, this darkness, retreating in a cave. You're ready to come out of your cave. And I feel like, yes, indeed, love is possible for you. I forgot to tell you, but you got another card from the True Love Oracle. So true love is possible. And the card that you got is self-respect. You see, self-love and self-respect. So this period of frost in your love life, this period where nothing might have happened, maybe you went for a couple of years without actually partaking of a connection. You kept yourself away from a love connection. You said no to invitations to go out, to people who wanted, a hot minute with you. And that's wonderful. That was a test. You passed it. Congratulations. This is your graduation moment. You will meet a soulmate. You will meet a counterpart, a true love connection, because you did so well in your self-love and self-respect journey that now you're going to meet your prince or your princess. And I feel like you're also manifesting this new love connection by opening up your heart, by feeling confident, and by feeling also very stable and calm. Your chakras, the lower ones especially, are aligning themselves. You're creating. You're in a beautiful creator's energy. Aw, I'm a little bit jealous, I have to say. But coming back to the message for those of you who already have your eye on somebody, I need to say that this person is very brave, but also quite defensive. Indeed, it's going to take some effort to get into this person's graces, to actually get them to open up to you. They could be a little bit harsh. They may reject you the first time you try to see if you can be with them. But I think that persevering with this person is actually going to get you the required result. This person will eventually transform. So even though you may feel like you're trying to make a move on this individual, because I know that you're here asking about their energies, but again, I'm picking up on this very strong masculine energy from you, because you are the one who has healed. You are the one who has been doing this good inner work. You're transforming. Your self-love, self-respect is leading you to this wonderful transformation. And I feel like you're going to be a bit more brave about just asking for what you want. The sunflower is a symbol of expressivity, openness, radiance. And I feel like you're going to have this energy of, do you want to go out with me? No? Okay, bye, next person. You're not going to allow people to just enter into your heart so quickly, and then you see that they're trampling all over the place with their boots. So definitely self-love that is leading to a soulmate connection. For those of you who already have your eye on somebody after a long period of time of not being stimulated by anybody, I feel that this person is a little bit of a tough cookie to love, but eventually you will get there. You just have to be perseverant, and please don't listen to what other people are saying to you at the moment. Just go with what you feel, because it's correct. Yeah? It's just that, this person is a little bit like rough around the edges. And I think that on some level, you may want them to be a little bit rougher with you in the bedroom. You may have these fantasies, and maybe this is why this person is so attractive to you, because you kind of crave to experiment a little bit, to explore. And I think that even if you were to make the first move on this person, even if you were to ask them out and they may reject you, you're going to take it very lightheartedly, like, okay, fine, suit yourself, it's your loss. And I think this is going to turn this person towards you. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of strategy that's going to make this person come towards you. Wow, it's a pretty badass move. I love this for you, group 4. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, ciao.